Okay, let me read the opening disclaimer. As always, the most boring part of the stream. This live stream is for entertainment information purposes only. Don't copy our trades. I'm just trading to have fun. And there is a latency, there's a delay on YouTube, and many of my trades could be closed before you even see me open them on YouTube. I'm an active scalper. Some of my trades last 10 or 15 seconds, and like I said, they can be closed before you even see that I've opened them. Also, I trade offline, so you don't get to see the complete picture of my trading. So don't copy my trades, you will lose money. I'm not a licensed professional, and I am not providing investment or trading advice. Greater than 95% of traders lose money, and I'm not responsible or liable for any of your trading decisions or your losses. Please trade on demo only and consult a licensed professional. I am making no claims of profitability. Please read and understand. CFTC Rule 4.41, hypothetical or simulated performance results have certain limitations. Unlike an actual performance record, simulated results do not represent actual trading. Also, since the trades have not been executed, and the results may under or overcompensate for the impact, if any, of certain market factors, such as lack of liquidity. Read the rest of CFTC Rule 4.41. Let's get to the charts. I'm not sure why my headset mic was removed before, but it was. I'm sitting in the wrong place. And it's dark. Let's get some light on me. Not too much light. That's funny. Okay, more light. We'll look at the charts in a minute. Okay, that's a good view. Did I load up? I haven't loaded up Apex yet. Had a decent day today. We'll talk about it in a moment. That's garbage. Okay, what were we looking at today? Yeah. Actually, I was telling someone that I'm going to start looking at the new day opening gap for a fade or a gap fill. And of course, there isn't one today. Yeah, there really isn't one today. But we are 20 points away from... actually, there is one. There was a gap to the downside, so yeah, I could see one. I could potentially see a trade over there. I'm going to try it for a little bit. Small trade. Yeah, so I made about $300 in my Top Step account. Made about $200 in my Bulenox account, which is very close to passing. What chip? Hold on, I don't have a chat open. I see that you're chatting, but I was supposed to have a chat open. Maybe I have a chat open. Oh, I do have a chat open. Gap above. No, we gapped lower. We didn't gap above. My chart shows lower. Maybe you mean the gap is above. Either way. $3,900 contracts have traded so far. That's pretty quiet. I'm watching that now. So while I wait for a potential long for a gap fill, because I'm going to try it, we're going to call that the wood chip trade. Maybe I'll make a video on it and I'll call it the wood chip setup. I will give you full credit for it. I will clearly say it is not my trade. Now let me watch it a little bit more. Still too early. for me to make a video on that. I haven't even made one video yet. I do a couple of shorts, but I haven't done any videos. I haven't done any videos. Until I start doing videos, I guess the channel is going to be in the basement. That's the only way I guess I'm going to start to get a decent amount of subscribers and people coming and checking out the floor. But you know what? I don't mind. I enjoy streaming. Sometimes talking to myself's a little crappy, but I still enjoy it. I enjoy the market, so it's not mine. Wow, you introduced me to it, so it is yours. Five, four, three, two, one. I have no idea what account I'm on, but wow, price was below. Not sure if I should have entered here. What am I looking at? I believe it or not, wood chip. I am looking at a Heiken Ashi 1 minute chart, and I'm using that as my entry. Let me put it up over here. Yeah, I'm using that as my entry. This is the Heiken Ashi. I'm using that as my entry, targeting the previous day's close. Well, for me, it's the previous day's close. It's 5 o'clock. That's what the indicator marks off. Again, I'm never sure if you're using a 415 or not. And soon I'm going to go take a look at the 15-minute chart, see what we did on those levels of the 5-minute chart. And in the meantime, let it go. Oh, my goodness, my goodness. I didn't expect that. Wow, we really dumped, eh? No, I didn't expect to go below the 500 support. Okay, so tomorrow I will mark off new levels. Let me widen the chart here. I don't know if it shows up on your screen. Let me see. Oh yeah, it will. Okay, that's perfect. This is the perfect screen to do it on then. I can fill more data. Well, we got a level down here. Yeah, I guess that would be an area that I would be looking to visit. And then, of course, the obvious one, which would be, you know what, I got to learn the hotkey for this. See if it will support. I'm up $20 on the wood chip trade. Look at that. I don't even know what account I took it on. I just took it on any one. I took it on that account. Okay, that's a good account to take it on. See if it holds support. Yeah, the obvious one is, what is the hotkey for this? Rectangle, Control F12. That's much better than going in all the time. And then the obvious level. Wow, I draw them big, eh? This one doesn't need to be that cracking me up. Okay, that looks good enough for me. For now, let's go back to the 1 minute chart. Know what I'm going to do? Did you get long yet? Wood chip? Really? Really? You're going to turn back on me? I'm going to take my $8. I'm driving back home from San Francisco, chatting and trying to trade on my phone. Well, keep your eyes on your fries. Let's extend these levels out. Well, we're in no man's land now. Like I said earlier this morning, it's where I like to be because it gives me room to run either to the top side or the bottom side area. At least I'm not stuck in a... You know what I had today? What chip I had today? A pretty VWAP stress-free day. I had no idea where VWAP is. 43 stop. I had no idea where VWAP is, and oh, you know what? I'm going to join you on this trade because I have an entry. My stop will be at, I will let you know. Oh, earlier than yours, around 49 level. I'll put it in just for the fun of it. So if you're driving back home from San Francisco and chatting and trying to trade on my phone, on your phone while you're driving, I'm going to ask you questions that require really long answers. That's great. Indicator free for a year now. Wait a minute. For the chatting, oh no, I was going to say for the chatting, can't you just say, hey Siri, and then tell it what to type in? But I think that's just for messaging, not for YouTube chat. That's the upgraded version. Anyways, as I was saying, I had a pretty good day today. One, I'm waiting in line to get on the bridge. What time is it? 3 o'clock? Is it I guess there's traffic there all the time? Okay, I'm crushing it. I'm up 1550. To be honest with you, wasn't for the holiday. To be honest with you, 1550 at this hour, I won't complain. Up 650. I'm almost doing 3 times better than 2. Actually, just a little bit more than 2 times better. Yeah, so what do I got? I got 2 Apex accounts that are close to passing. And the one that's the closest is my Bulenox. I think it's 1 micro. What did I do? 1 micro, 2 micros. Let me pull up my executions here. Quantity, yep. Over here, ones. I did one lots. They are 1 micros, I can confirm. You know, I'm thinking this return to fair value gap. I'm across 3 accounts, one each, so technically I'm 21. Yeah, well, I'm not competitive, so I don't care. What was I saying? The gap fill, the new day gap fill, but at this hour, at 6 o'clock, I'm thinking that's probably a very reliable trade because the markets are quiet. Most days, we probably don't gap by too much, or even if we don't even gap, we probably just fade off by about 20 points. And I think the natural inclination is to slowly fade back up to it. I don't think there's too many days that it would just slowly trade directionally down or directionally up, moving away from the previous day's close. You know, like here, what did we do on the 1 minute? If my chart's accurate, we opened at 367. I'm showing a close at 375, 8 points lower. And then from 367, we went down about 20 points. Okay, so you're about 28 points away, and then slowly fading back up. I mean, like I said, with the kind of volume we're looking at, 6,000 contracts only for an instrument that's going to trade 1.5 million on the day. You're talking about the fair value gap. No, I'm just talking about a gap fill on the previous day's close, with the close being at 5 o'clock. Yeah, no, me, I'm thinking about this trade. Not a fair value gap, just the gap fill. Just as we move away from the close, and we just drift back up to it, or back down to it, depending on what the market does in these first few minutes. I'm thinking that's an exploitable pattern. Really? I don't know. Let us look at a few days. Let me put 15 days on the 1 minute. I don't think I have anything setting up. Not over there. Unfortunately for me, I have a small short potential here. And why do I say unfortunately? Because my Renko charts are saying long. 385, half the gap. What are we talking about? Are you using the 415 close? Yeah, 414. Yeah. The indicator I have here uses the white dash line. That's what I go by. That's the 5 o'clock close. I can't change it. Actually, it's the Ninja Trader indicator. It's not even something that was coded by someone. Hold on, I'm closing this trade if I didn't. It ticked me in. It's this one here, prior day, open, high, low, close. I don't think even there's a way for me to set it so that it goes for 415. Okay, my stop is at 369. Yeah. Well, if that's the case, then that is the close, right? If we're able to get up to 370, I'm stopped out. And we got there. I'm done. I still don't see how 385 would be half the gap. This is the right there. That's the close. The close is at 389. So how would 385 be 50% of the gap? That I don't see. 389. Let's draw it out. Even to what I have here is the opening price. I would have half at 378. If I'm considering that the gap. Anyways, either way. Let me take a look at a few days. So day one, I'm going to look at maybe about 10 trading days. Based on the way my charts are being displayed and the indicators, we pretty much gapped open, gapped higher, came down to what I have as the close. That's day one. That would be a winning trade, 49. That's 10 points. Nope. Let's check this day. The end of day was here, kind of spiked, went up. Well, I mean, if you're targeting lower, you definitely could have targeted it off here if you got an entry. I wouldn't have gotten an entry, but I would have gotten an entry up here 22 minutes later. Something that I could have. That's 2. I'm going to call that a potential winning trade. You got to be kidding me. We're about here now. Don't look at the charts. You'll get a seizure. The way I'm clicking. Yeah, okay, that's the one that I looked at. Let's tighten it up a little bit. This is the next day? No, same day again. Jesus Christ, come on. $17, we closed, we went higher, came back down. That's 3 for 3. higher, came back down, 444. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. I'm counting how many clicks. Here we traded down lower hard, went back up, 5 for 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Is that what I said? No. More than that. More than 11 clicks. Went higher. Do we come back down? You know what? Even this is a winning trade because if I'm targeting lower, for that's a winning trade. But let's see. Whoa, look at that. That's enough for me to. There we go. By 7 o'clock. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 16, 15. It's 15 clicks. That's 7 for 7 already there. What chip? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Oops, really? 15? We open higher. There was potential for a gain. I think this is a decent trade. I really do. It's like 8 for 8. I mean, the logic is sound. Logic is very sound. 9 for 9. And today, 10 for 10. Okay, last 10 trades. All of them winners. What chip? I am going to be showing up here a little bit more often now, for sure, or more reliably for the 6 o'clock open. I want to test this. Okay, 390 to 380.75 open. 380.75, 380.75. Oh my God. Do you consider the 416? Wait, no, you can't consider the 416 candle the open. What do you consider the open then? The 6 o'clock candle? No, but it didn't make anybody seasick with all that chart movement. I just want to see what the close was at. You're talking to 415. 13. That's the close at 14 for Ninja Trader. That is the close at 15. That's the 414 to 415 candle, and we closed that. Okay, 21,389.50. You said 390, so that's 6 p.m. So I got a 390. I match you on the close. I don't think I match you even very far away for the 603. You are right. It's my lines that are screwing me up. It's this red line which is all screwed up. I thought that was the end of day. No, the end of day was here. Sorry. Yeah, the end of day is the white line, not the red line. I thought it was the white. Oh. Let me start over. I thought the red dashed line was the marker for the new day. So I thought this was the open, 21,367, but no. In fact, it's this thinner white line that marks the end of day. So you are right. It is, I have it at 380. Yeah, you have it at 380. I have it at 386.25. Anyways, regardless. Yeah, but I see your point. You would have somewhere a higher target than I do. My white dash line is lower than yours. And while I'm rambling here, I missed an entry at 373. Could have been up another $1. Are you driving right now? No, I'm just driving you crazy. No. No, I'm sitting at a desk. Anyway, you're driving. You can see me. Are you driving? Yeah, you're right. Hold on, I gotta make a turn. Fucker, get out of the way! I just got cut off. Oh, that was a lot more words than I normally say in a whole day. You heard, eh? I read somewhere the markets are closed on Thursday for in memoriam, that's even an English word, of Jimmy Carter. Passing of Jimmy Carter. I think it closes at 9:30 on the open at Eastern time. That's when it'll close. So the overnight session will trade. The London session will trade, but then it will close at 9:30 and open again at 5 o'clock p.m. on, well, 5? No, probably 6 p.m. on Thursday. Again, don't quote me on that. Check. Well, just for the regular U.S. session, so 9:30 to 5 p.m. it's closed. That's what I understood. Like I said, don't quote me on that. Check it out, but that's what I understood. It was from an email from TopStep, I think, actually. Yeah, well, it'll be a day to trade on market replay. That's all you get. I heard he was 100 or over 100. Actually, I'm going to check those two things. Go. Is the NYSE closed for Jimmy Carter? That'll be the New York Stock Exchange will close markets on January 9th in observance of the National Day of Mourning for President Carter. New York Stock Exchange, New York American Equities, New York Stock Exchange American Options, ARCA. Yep. What is closed on January 9th? National Day of Mourning planned for Jimmy Carter. Anyways, the exchange is closed. That is now confirmed. How old was Jimmy Carter? He died. Jimmy Carter at age 100. I liked him. Look, I was young when he was president. I liked him. They say he was a bad president. I have no idea. I wasn't following. Oh my God, for sure I wasn't following American politics. Bitcoin has no soul. Use per last I saw my Bitcoin will be paper traceable. Tradable. Paper tradable. You know what? If the governments have their way, it'll be traceable also. Yeah, I doubt the cryptocurrencies will close. It's a global market. This is US. Let me learn a little bit about US politics. Remember, I'm up here in Canada. What year was Jimmy Carter president? Yeah, I know it's for 4 years or 8 years, but President of the United States, 1977 to 81. Wow, I was 12 years old. Okay, next question. And that takes all day. What happened to a moment of silence and then play ball? Hey, wait, you just said Bitcoin has no soul. Now you just want 1 minute moment of silence? Was Jimmy Carter a Republican or Democrat? Do you know the answers to these right away? Or you don't follow politics either? Was Jimmy a Republican? Who did he run against? Jimmy Carter. Jimmy Carter was the last Democrat. Okay. Anyways. For what little I knew and followed about American politics when I was 12 years old, I do remember everybody liked him up here in Canada. They thought he was a nice man. You get up at the, oh my God, do I get a day off? What for? He's just going to be taken, his place is going to be taken by someone who has the same policies. Nothing changes, just the face changes. It's like drug dealers. You take one off a corner, it just gets filled up by somebody else doing the same thing. It is what it is. I don't follow politics too much. I don't vote. I don't think there's anything that you can change with the system, so I don't bother. We live in this world. It's like the weather. Can't control it, you just live with it. You're not going to see me on the streets with a picket sign ever. For anything. Wow, what a shame. Kind of screwed up here. I don't even remember why I screwed up. Oh, I took a short. Yeah, that was fine. I just missed the long. Not even sure if I should have taken a short. No, I shouldn't have. Why shouldn't I have taken my short? Because it was the second setup. I only take the first. And it was in contradiction with what my Renko charts were showing, which was long. Yeah, bummer, but Trump said today he wants to make Canada for... No, not Canada, Greenland. Greenland, Iceland? Greenland, I think, is leaving Denmark? I don't know, something like that. They want to buy it? That's more likely. Canada's not going to become the 51st state. Are you kidding me? Is that top wicket 384.75? Yes, it is. I have that. How do I know without even looking? Because I have my price channel on a lower chart. Here, let me put it up for you. Boop. On a lower chart, meaning a chart you don't see. I have a price channel. And obviously at this point it's marking off the high. And there you go. 384.75 with a little price marker. So you got it to the... You called 385. Not even close. Let me see. I'm checking through the chat logs. Let me see. 390.75. Yep. 21,385 is 50% of the gap. You missed by a mile. Close is only good in horseshoes. No, that was good. That was good. Now, these are reliable trades. You've opened my eyes to a new setup. The wood chip chopper. Laughing my ass off every day. Hey guys, you should see this guy's trading. It's hilarious. He takes 15 trades by 9:45 in the morning. Wood chip chippy. If you would see my charts, you would understand. Here's the deal. I mean, I told you about the stats, the 13% for the 42 points. The only issue was, can it be executed? Because it's a fast system. There's a lot of trades. I mean, I don't know. Let me see. Is my Excel open over here? Monday had 24 trades, and Monday was a quiet day. Yes, I told you already. I've stated it before. Average is 17 trades per day, but it has picked up lately. Day before that, 27, 49, 33, 31, and a lot of them come in the open. So the trick is we're trying to figure out, can we execute it without too much slippage? That's what we tried on Monday, both me and Alex, but I don't think we, yeah, what's with that? Well, that's the statistic. What do you want me to do? It's 250 trades on 1,443 that I have stats on. The last 1,443 trades. So what number is that? Let me get you the exact percentage. Calculator. 200 and, is it 250 or 251? It's 251. Divided by 1443. And the percentage is, drum roll please. Oh my God, 17% now. It's gone up. Yeah, we had some really good days. So I guess it, really? Let me check again. 251 divided by 1443. Yeah, I did the math right. Okay, well, lo and behold, it's 17% now. Doesn't have today's data, but today was a good day. There were a ton of them. So Monday we didn't track well at all, me and Alex. I don't know, we were screwing up. He was yelling at me, telling me I'm negative. I think you remember. But today I focused more. Yeah. That was the last time I checked, but now it's 17%. I guess we got a ton of them in the last little while. Well, there was a day, just Friday, there was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 of them. There was 9 on Thursday, 2 on Tuesday, 5, 6 on Friday. So I'm guessing that the numbers went up in the last little week, because when you're talking about only a 250, if you can add another 20, 25 to the mix, it changes the percentage. Usually there's 2 or 3 a day. That's usually what I come to expect, but there's been some banger days recently. Yeah, you see, if I look back, December 17th, 1, December 16th, 1, the 13th of December, 3, December 12th, 1, 11th, 2, the 10th, 2, the 9th, 3, 1, 0, 1. You see the difference? 0, 3, 1, 1, and all of a sudden in the last couple of days, 9, 8. Go long. I can, I guess. Yeah, why not? Nothing else to do, right? Why can I go long? Rankos are long. My stop will be at, I got nothing else to do anyways, so 63.50. I'll put it in. 63.50. Ooh, that's far away. Anyways, it is where it is. Yeah, it's 42-point moves actually that I track. Why 42? Oof, that's a long story. I'm assuming you would ask. But it goes by sevens. 42, 35, 28, 21, 14, and 7. The probability of a 7-point move is, when I get a signal, let's calculate this one. 1443. First I need this number. I need 443 minus 429. I don't feel like doing it. I think it's, okay, it's 14. Why did I even need that number? Oh, I know why I need that number. Because I had to do reverse math. It's 1014 divided by 1443. The probability of a 7-point move when I get a signal in the morning, even though you see so many of them, 70% at this moment. On the last 1,400 trade setups. And currently, the profit factor on this with the 42-point moves is 3.16. That is a phenomenal profit factor. 2.19 for 7 points. But 3.16 for 42 points, even with all the extra losers. I know that when I get angry, I can trade a lot. I like it. It's you know, it's good. It suits my personality because it's super active. The only thing is I used to be very discretionary, kind of choosing when I get in, choosing my size. But now we're trying to figure out if we can really trade it systematically, but we got to see if we're able to match the results. Because what I calculated originally was that if we match the results by 60%, we're golden, the theoretical results. But I actually saw there was an error in my math, and we have to track it at 87.5%. But today was a good day, because when I quit, it was up 70 points for the day, going for 42 points. And 70 points, that's $140 a micro. And when I quit, I was up 170. So not only I wasn't tracking it at 87.5%, I was 140, 170, 14, 30. I was 20% better instead of 10% worse. So today was a good day for that. Look at that, I got $10. But all kidding aside, I'm very optimistic of this trade that you opened my eyes to, where we move away from the previous day's close during the week at 6 o'clock, 6:10, and then slowly trade back into it. I see a lot of potential there. You gave me homework for the weekend. I'm going to have to try and structure something around that. Not sure exactly how I could structure the entry, though, without exposing myself to the situation of getting stopped out multiple times before it reverses. and rotates back to the close. See, what I'm thinking is, I don't know if you can look if you're driving, what I'm thinking is the first Heiken Ashi candle. In this case, it would have worked, but there's going to be times when it does go quite a bit in one direction before that happens. And I can get entries, multiple entries before it goes back. Anyways, this chart isn't set up for to look back too much, and I don't feel like working on it now. So, yeah, and use half the gap as target after the... There's no fair value gap on the 1 minute at 6 p.m. Are you talking a fair value gap at between using the 6 o'clock Eastern time candle and the 4:15 candle? I think that's the only way I can see there being a fair value gap in the evening. No, that's 6, the first one after 6. Okay, well, let me see. Hold on, let me put up my boop. Okay, so 602. Well, I kind of have a small one here at 602 with the 5 o'clock candle and the 602 candle, and the next one was here. The markets are so, I don't know what word to use, non-volatile. The range is very tight on the bars, very small on the bars. I'm actually surprised there are this many fair value gaps. My indicator marks them off in blue. So there's quite a bit actually today. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I have 7 already in the first hour. So that's pretty surprising. And I think I require it to have 6. So it has to be at least 1.5 points. The size of the gap for it to indicate that there's a fair value gap. Yeah, the 606, 608. Yeah, you're talking about this one right here. Yeah, but I have one, well, anyways, the way my indicator that I coded calculates, there's one at 602 also. But then what's your theory? That we return to it? At least the half of it? So that means what? Well, in this case, it was a bearish fair value gap, so we filled it like 2 candles later. We inverted it 3 candles later. It was already inverted by 6:12 p.m. Did you cross the bridge yet? Well, nice move up. Nice steady move up. Yes, when it inverts as support, target half the gap from 414 to 6. Hey, you know what? If I gain some confidence trading at this hour, I might increase my size eventually, maybe by next month. I'll test it at the micro level, but, 1 micro and stuff. But I'm actually seeing opportunity. I'm going to put in a horizontal line at the close of 415. 12, I think it's this one here. Yeah, Ninja, it's the close. That's 415. And the 6 o'clock open. That's 6 o'clock. That's 6 to 6:01. Just as a reminder to check it for tomorrow. I'll move the lines. Up 40. Now there were a couple of good setups today. After 6 o'clock. I can't sell. I'm a trend trader. As a trend trader, right now I can only take longs. If you try to counter trend trade and trend trade at the same time, it'll drive you batshit crazy. You're actually getting sell signals and buy signals at the same time. I don't trade options. I used to. I used to sell credit spreads. Did very well. I don't even know why I stopped. And not even that far out of the money. I know people, they sell the delta spreads. Sell the credit spreads with, they look at very low deltas, but I would sell almost at the money. Just a little out of the money. How are we doing on the daily chart? What does that look like? Yeah, still bouncing on the 50 moving average. And we got a long way to go just to get back into this zone here at up to 500. It's 100 points. Now there's a lot of room to run. What's on the docket for the news tomorrow? Let me go take a look. Wednesday, economic calendar. We have at 8:30 jobless claims. So that's what usually comes out on Thursday. Have that at 8:30. 8:30. Yes, 8:30. And then we have a Fed speaker, Waller, Also speaking at 8:30. Medium. Oh yeah, the crude oil. That's every Wednesday, I think, at 10:30. Gasoline. Yeah, that's just for crude. And FOMC minutes tomorrow, 2 o'clock. So FOMC tomorrow at 2. 2 and 8. Nothing at 10. I mean, there's vehicle sales, but. So, to summarize, jobless claims, which never really moves the market much. The weekly jobless claims. Friday. Where am I here? I'm on Monday, Friday. Friday's non-farm payrolls, 8:30. Unemployment rate. Yep, non-farm payrolls on Friday. Consensus 154 versus 227 from last month. Okay, we'll watch out for that one. Whew, yawning again. Sold my calls. I meant time to sell our calls. FOMC tomorrow AM at the open will be Wick City Chop Fest. Yeah, usually I find the day before is a very choppy day. That didn't happen today. Okay, I'm going to add a chart here. Duplicate the new tab. I'm going to load the Heiken Ashi chart. I am going to remove a few indicators, clean it up a little bit, make it easier to see. I'm going to get rid of tracking the prior day high and low, because I'm going to use this chart for 6 p.m. I'm going to call this my 6 p.m. chart. So 9:30 to 10:30, it's my 6 p.m. chart. I don't need this range. And that's the London session. I don't need the range. Okay, clean it up a bit. There we go. And now just convert it to Heiken Ashi. This is a nice little run, and then we just had a bounce up off the, you know what, I'm going to take the hell saying 10 lots here. Don't run away without me. I'll take a 1 lot here. If we get a close below that new day opening gap, I will get out. I don't know. I don't remember I was up how much. I don't even know what damn account this is. 7, 6, 7. That's good enough for me. I'll take it. That was on a different account by accident. Didn't continue with the one that I should have. Anyways, okay. 26. You know, if I could make $50 consistently on a micro, 439. If I can make $50 consistently on a micro in the evening, well, that's scalable. That's easily scalable to 1 mini. Brings it to $500. I'll take $500 in the evening. You just got to be patient for the entries, and you got to be patient for the move. We don't have that much volatility. I know you know by now. I track the range of the 1 minute candles, and right now the range of the 1 minute candles is 5 points. Nothing spectacular at all. 5 to 3 points is very quiet. And we have 19,000 contracts traded so far. Check that also. Someone's coming into my office. Put away the alcohol. Saki? Oh, hello. The audio spikes are all but gone, eh? That compressor tip you gave me. I use the default settings because here are the compressor ratio, threshold, attack, release, gain. I have no idea what these do. I just use the default settings, but it seemed to work well. I did a few tests with coughing and making a loud noise, and then I listened to it, and yeah, I was pretty surprised on how it put a damper on it. Thank you very much. Oh no, the mic I'm using today is on my headphones. I'm not using the other mic. I don't have to turn my head, but I'll give you a cough and a clear of the throat. Turn your head and cough. I guess that's better than bend over and cough. I think that's what they do for the prostate exam. Isn't that what the doctor says? Bend over and cough. Oh, wow, look at that. Didn't even see that. Oh, no wonder. Okay. 7:17. It's going to be a long time before I get another setup, really. Wood chip, I think I'm going to close up for tonight. I'm not in the mood to stay here much longer. I think the setups that I'm most interested in, the ones that you've talked about and showed me, are done and gone. I got some work I got to take care of. And what can I do? Where is there another camera somewhere? It's that one. It has an audio. Maybe the first thing I'll do is I'll play with this thing called Video Ninja and see if we can import just a mic onto the stream. Actually, I'll go on YouTube and see if that's an option. Let me do that right now while you're on the search, import, guest, microphone into stream. Create your own audio app, importing guest list, how to add guests to OBS, but that's video. Add guests to a Prism live stream. I don't even know what that is. Stream audio online, how to quickly import your guests from the CSV file, how I add guests. Yeah, they're all showing it with audio. Restream, add guests to stream with Streamlabs. Guest setup. Remote guests. Where are you? You still there? Hernia exam is the last thing. Are you still, you still hear me, Woodchip? Where's my chat? Let me type it out in the chat. Maybe you're not seeing it. Oh, sorry. Yes, I hear you. Okay. I didn't see that you were talking about something. I don't know. I didn't really catch it. You said your camera is busted. Are you using a laptop with the internal camera and mic? Or is it a desktop? I'm still long from 01. I didn't even know you were long at 01. Or is it a desktop computer with an external camera and mic? But wait a minute, desktop, does that even matter? Anyways, if you want, tomorrow morning, maybe we can try something. Like I said, I know how to connect someone. And I think if the camera's not working, or if the camera's disabled, or if you just turned, what do you call it? You know, you cover the camera, whatever you do. I have to work again tomorrow. Okay, well, I'll play with it again. I'll try anyways again tonight. I think the audio will still come through. I'll just have a black screen with audio, but that's not a problem because I could disable it in OBS and the black screen wouldn't appear anyways. If I disable the camera, I think the mic will still work, but just clicked. Did I have a trade execute? So we can try that. Are you still in the car or are you home? Are you home now? Maybe we'll even do a 5-minute experiment now. Yeah, black screen probably. We can try a little experiment now if you want. If you're home, and you got the time and you're interested. Let me minimize this. Ah, shit. Oh, what a mess. This when I deleted my Chrome profile. Everything is gone. My whole Video Ninja setup is all gone. I have to recreate it. I'm not home. Yeah. Okay, I'll try it out on my other computer here. And I will... Well, the camera is integrated into the camera. The mic is... Go along. Nah. Nah, I'm gonna quit here. I'm not gonna take any more trades. That's enough. Not in the mood to play and... My long setup 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. My actual long setup hit 42 points. Believe it or not, even though I didn't get it. Ecam, really? There's another one? 4 years ago. Anyways, yeah, the camera, the microphone is integrated into the camera. I'll play with that and we'll see. I don't know if I can disable the camera. Anyways, let me play around with it, and whenever you want, whenever you're in the mood, we can give it a shot, give it a try. Just not near the open, because, you know, if you show up at 9:30 or Friday next week, in a month from now, whenever, not near the open, because I'm taking lots and lots of trades. But when it quiets down, or if we get organized in advance, I can start the stream earlier, let's say at 8:45, and we can work on the setup. Okay, well, anyways, for now, I'm going to quit. I am leaving. I'm going to put up my closing screen. And hopefully I'll see you tomorrow. If not, I'll see you soon. Tomorrow PM. Yeah, good idea. It's quiet in the PM. A man with a plan. Okay, take care. See you tomorrow. Bye.